Funding for Shaperless is provided by
Surfshark VPN. Tune until the end to find out about their amazing service. Hey gang, sorry if this is a little late. I was actually on a little vacation when the show dropped. And let me tell ya, nothing says vacation's over quite like having to review The Knuckles Show. And that's on top of this coming Sunday being Greek Orthodox Easter. Like you're telling me I have to spend Greek Holy Week reviewing The Knuckles Show? Jesus didn't die for this! Okay, real quick, here's a refresher on my thoughts on the previous two Sonic movies, because honestly, sometimes even I forget I reviewed them. The first film was cute, I guess. It was okay. Fine, 6 out of 10. The second film was a vast improvement that I found consistently more entertaining, and I'm pretty fond of it. 7 out of 10. I don't know, man, the bar isn't really that high for these movies. But I at least hope that Knuckles would be on par with the second film, now that this franchise has gotten the first film growing pains out of the way. And boy howdy, did this not live up to my reasonably set expectations. Knuckles isn't a terrible show, but it is a bafflingly misguided one. I don't quite understand how someone could say that this is the worst piece of Sonic media they've ever seen. Like, are you sure about that? Really? But with that said, it's probably the least Sonic-related Sonic media I've ever seen. Well, yeah, obviously, because it's a spin-off about Knuckles, so Sonic isn't really in it all that much, right? Oh, buddy. Did you think this show titled Knuckles was gonna be about Knuckles? That's so funny! Anyway, yeah, the main character is pretty unambiguously Wade Whipple, the cop friend from the previous two movies. Gonna be honest, I don't remember a single thing he did in either of them, but now he's pretty much the most focused on human character in the entire Sonic film franchise. We learn in excruciating detail his family life, his quote-unquote tragic backstory, his aspirations to be an amazing bowler and win over the affections of his estranged father. And also, Knuckles is there sometimes. No, seriously, emphasis on the sometimes. Knuckles will just disappear for large stretches of the episodes, especially in the second half of the show. I guess CGI is expensive or whatever, but like, then why did you make a show about Knuckles if you can't show Knuckles that much in the Knuckles show? The thing is, I'm not even opposed to the idea of focusing on a human character in theory. I'm not the world's biggest Sonic fan, so I personally don't really care about not seeing Sonic lore on the big screen. Plus, I actually kinda like the human antics from the first two movies. I like Olive Garden Guy. I like the ridiculous wedding subplot in the second movie. Hell, Agent Stone is one of my favorite characters in this universe. The human stuff in these movies is some wacky, campy fun I can get behind. But this is just way too much of it. It completely overtakes the entire show, and it feels like you're getting ripped off. I might have been fine with it if Wade was just this super entertaining and funny character. But like, he really isn't. I don't find him annoying or anything, and some of his jokes or deliveries will get a chuckle out of me, but I don't know. I feel bad saying it, but this actor just doesn't have the comedic sauce. I look at all the wacky expressions he makes throughout the episodes and think, I should be laughing at this. Why am I not? I don't know, it's really hard to differentiate what makes a comedic performance work really well versus one that's just trying too hard. And I think this unfortunately falls into the latter camp. If this guy gave like a Jack Black level comedic performance, then the show would have been significantly better. And I know that's an insane bar to expect out of any actor. But that is kinda what you need to make a Knuckles show that isn't even about Knuckles work. Like, seriously, it is impossible to argue that Knuckles is the main character of this series. Wade gets everything. This is his journey and his story where Knuckles is just a mentor to him. The first episode gives them equal screen time and makes you believe otherwise. But by those last two episodes, oh man, is the Wade takeover ever so complete. I don't even mind that it's a plot about bowling, because I figured they were going to incorporate Knuckles into the bowling competition, and that could be pretty fun. But no, he's just not there during the bowling contest scenes. It's all Wade, always has been. What kind of stupid ass chicanery is this? I guess I can say that when Knuckles is allowed to be in scenes, he's pretty good. I like him warming up to the idea of training Wade. It's cute when he learns about Judaism or whatever. The other human characters range from fine, I guess, to kinda bad. I liked the Princess Bride Cat Returns Baron as Wade's father. His mother was pretty decent too, and sometimes Kid Cudi was funny. But this other evil lady working with him is overacting so hard that it's kind of a joke. The main villain is incredibly boring and unmemorable. And oh my god, Wade's sister in this is insufferable. Most of this show didn't get on my nerves, but I could feel my life force draining away with every line delivery out of her. She sucks. If I had to rank the episodes, 5 is the worst, and 6 isn't far behind, because they just give up in terms of pretending this show is about anything other than bowling and daddy issues. Then episode 3 was fine, I guess. 2 was also fine, even if they did play Holding Out for a Hero for the billionth time. For the love of God, stop it! None of you will ever be Shrek 2, just give up! Then there was episode 1, pretty decent and a solid start. Oh yeah, did I forget any episodes? Nope. Because the main thing I remember reading about this show on Twitter before I saw it was that episode 4 was the worst one. It got rid of Knuckles for most of the episode and fully became about Wade. First of all, are you seriously not gonna throw that complaint at episode 5 when Knuckles chills in a hotel room for most of it? Second, if you seriously think that episode 4 was the worst one, then you are weak and will not survive the winter. This is the kind of weird shit I crave from the human plot lines in these movies. This entire rock opera dream sequence is so creative, so funny, so off the wall, batshit insane that it's almost worth watching this entire show just for this scene. And it's not even irrelevant to Knuckles' character like the bowling stuff is. Like, this is Knuckles' story being told, just in an indirect, hilarious way. The amount of effort they put into this insane idea deeply and profoundly terrifies me. But you know what? I really think it was worth it in the end. This is undoubtedly the standout of the whole series, and it's the one thing I could see myself coming back to watch again. The sheer insanity of this rock opera sequence also pairs really well with the insanely goofy duel at the end of the episode. See, I'm telling ya, I do not need Knuckles to be physically present to get enjoyment out of this show. The show just needs to be good, and it kind of isn't outside of this one great episode and the incredibly sparse moments where Knuckles actually shows up. Overall, the Wade show featuring Knuckles isn't the worst thing I've ever seen, and I mostly vibed with it enough in the first 4 episodes, but man, it really falls apart by the end and makes you ask what the point was. I know way more about Wade Whipple than I ever wanted to, yet I still don't feel like I know this incarnation of Knuckles that well. It's just bleh. 5 out of 10. Okay, next video is 100% gonna be my Pikmin 4 review at long last. I promise it's a comin'. Until then, let me talk about how the show wouldn't have happened if Knuckles had just used Surfshark VPN to trick the gun agents into thinking he was in another location. Because wow, Knuckles looks like he needs Surfshark's power to trick your browser into thinking you're in another country, thus allowing you to access exclusive Netflix or Paramount Plus content that you couldn't get otherwise. That way you don't need to physically travel to another country to see all the bowling TV shows exclusive to other parts of the world. They exist, for sure. Source, dude, trust me. Back to Surfshark though. Use its Surfshark alert system to get alerts anytime your email address or password is compromised. Surfshark Alert scans various databases of leaked information and notifies its users if their data is found so they can take action, which is an absolutely invaluable feature. Surfshark is also totally unlimited, meaning you can use it on as many devices as you like, even all at the same time. No other VPN allows this. Go to surfshark.deal/Rillis and enter promo code Rillis to get 83% off and 3 extra months of Surfshark VPN for free. It's an amazing deal, and it's even better because it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not satisfied, you can cancel during those 30 days and get your money back. If you're looking for a great VPN, there's no reason not to give Surfshark a try. Once again, head to surfshark.deal/Rillis and enter the promo code Rillis. Have a great time with Surfshark VPN.